How I knit a folded collar by hand. I'm using needle size 3.5 and I casted on 132 stitches with a waste yarn, knitted one round in the pattern, and then I used mohair. I'm knitting a twisted stitch like this, insert the needle, twist a stitch, and then I purl one. Insert the needle from the front, twist a stitch, and knit it, and then you purl one. And I did that for the whole round. I knitted 16 rounds. I'm approaching my last stitches here, and I'm quickly checking if I actually knitted 16 rounds. And then I removed the waste yarn whilst picking up every stitch. I used the cotton thread as my waste yarn, so you can clearly see the difference between the mohair and the cotton. And you can't miss picking up any stitch because you need to really maneuver the waste yarn out of every mohair stitch. This is what our collar looks like then. I would recommend to count and check if you actually picked up 132 stitches. And then I'm placing a marker to mark the beginning of this round. You fold the collar now and you pick up the front stitch and the back stitch and you knit it with a knit stitch. For the first, I'd say 5 stitches. It's a little hard, but then it gets easy actually. So you pick up the front stitch how you would normally knit a knit stitch and the back stitch, and you knit it together and slide them off the needle. You can find a video on how to do this for a ribbed collar with a 2-2 ribbing already on my account. I really like how the twisted stitch looks, and I wanted to show that that's also possible to knit as a folded collar. It will give your final knitted garment a lot more structure, and it helps to keep this structure over time. So I'm picking up every stitch from the front whilst also picking up the stitch in the back. I knit them together and I slide them off both needles. You can always turn your work to see if you missed any stitch. I'm continuing to knit 2 stitches together for the whole round. This is how the collar looks halfway done. I'm approaching the end of this round, the last stitches that I need to knit together. And if you didn't miss a stitch, there is 1 stitch left on each needle to knit together, and then you're done. If you've never knitted a folded collar, I highly recommend you try it out. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. Save this video and subscribe.